Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. It's Cold Steel 4 Max Premium time, y'all. You see it. You know what time it is. Let's get it. This thing is so serious. So far, of all the Cold Steel folding knives that I've used, this one right here is the biggest. It's the baddest. It's the heaviest. It's the largest. And it is the one that's the most in chargest. It's like, oh, like Ric Flair or something. Yeah, but this thing's so serious, you guys. 20 CV steel, stone wash on it, swedged blade, nice fat tip on it, nice looking. It's like a high flat grind right there is what I'll call it. You could call it a high saber grind, whatever you want to call it. Good choke up right here for a forward choil. Doing very good on the jimping with the rear for them push cuts and all. Nice, really long handle on it. Good chopping. You choke back and you chop with this, you will demolish whatever you're chopping at. I mean, you could take a zombie wrist off with one chop with this thing without a question because it's so heavy. Because underneath of these G10 scales are straight up titanium slabs that are not milled out. I'm talking straight up heavy titanium, making this thing a bruiser of a knife. And I mean the word bruiser for real. You have titanium lock bar right here. Titanium backspacer. Let me close it up and I can show you how far around it goes. If I was able to do that, I got some stuff in front of the camera. Backspacer comes all the way up and around. Titanium thumb studs, pocket clip, hardware pivot. This thing is a serious work knife, and working is what it will do. I'm telling you guys. Let's do a quick little size comparison real quick while we're thinking about it. Let's do a Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight and a Spyderco Manix 2 XL. You can see that the 4 Max is ginormous. It's humongous, y'all. Let's do this right here. How about a Cold Steel 8010 and a Civivi Praxis? Yeah, it's freaking huge. Now you guys can see why I say it's a chopper. So if you don't know about the Cold Steel 4 Max lineup, woo, you need to find out. Microtech Anax and Cold Steel 8015. You see it. It's huge. It's large. It's in charge. This thing is ready to put in any work you need it to put in. It's got a drop point blade, and the entire thing cants downward. So you get them good draw cuts. You know, your utility cuts are going to be good. Thick blade stock, so you're not going to have to worry about snapping it at hard use times. You know, and you got your plunge grinders out the way, you know. I mean, it's just a very good package is what it is. I mean, it's overbuilt. It's got premium materials. It's really heavy. It's stout. It's got one-hand action. Underneath this camera, I can't show you how good that the one-hand action really is. But believe it or not, it's a pretty freaking fidgety knife for what it is. Now listen to this though. This thing will chop your finger right on off. Listen, you ready? Yeah, listen to that. It's gonna hurt. If that falls on your finger, it's gonna hurt. Now, is this easy to EDC? Hell no, because of the weight. The size isn't really that bad. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, especially if you had a sheath to put it in. Oh, that'd be game over right there. But the size really isn't that bad. It's the weight. But the weight is what makes the premium Italian version so good with all that titanium instead of the FRN and the standard stainless. You know, this is such a beast. Right here is the Cold Steel 4 Max Scout right here. This is the premium version. FRN scales, AUS 10A blade, stainless liners, same triad lock, FRN backspacer, stainless clip and hardware. This right here is just a big boss dog right here. It really is that serious. I'm going to link my hard use description in the video. So, my hard use link in the video and the description or whatever. Listen to me, y'all. I'm over here like really stumbling and fumbling on my words. That's hilarious. So go check out what I did with this thing. It really did put in some serious freaking work. And it's so badass. I can only imagine what the 5 Max or the Mayhem is like. Because if this is that serious, that is incredible. I mean, it's a work knife. This is a serious work knife. This is a knife that you're going to use that you can do your chopping tasks with your cutting tasks. You know what I'm saying? And it does pass through cardboard pretty good. And still, after my hard use, I can still shave with this, which is incredible. It really is. Because this doesn't have the best edge geometry, because that's not what it was designed for. So it's a bruiser knife. And, you know, it's a hard-working bruiser. So you want it to be thick. And even with this thick geometry, even after my hard use, after everything I've done, I took it fishing 2 times. it still shaves hair. It'll pop hair still. This 20 CV is holding up very well. I don't know what the HRC is on Cold Steel's 20 CV, but I'm assuming that it's going to be good because they do a lot of their steels pretty daggone good. So that's a big thing right there. And Andrew Demko did design this, so I'm sure he had a little feedback in it and everything. I appreciate everybody who came by, everybody who supports the channel. You guys are awesome. You guys keep me going, and you guys make this the funnest that it really is, you know. I'll keep bringing you guys the sharp knives and good vibes as long as y'all keep showing up. Fist bump. You know what time it is. All right, y'all, look. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. If you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody. It is okay to talk. Never quit quitting and never give up. You guys see it. Cold Steel 4 Max for the freaking win. This thing is a beast. From the East. Peace, y'all.